Hello, my name is Darius and today I'm going to present the new Mercedes EQE. The Merc was revealed at the IAA this week and I think that I wasn't the only one shocked. I think that you were shocked too, isn't it? Before starting to talk more about the EQE, just let me thank you for your support and I want to have 100 subscribers until October. So please subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video because I want to hear your opinion. For you it might be just a click, but for me it's determining to bring you better videos and create a great community. So thank you. Did you remember what I said about the i4 in the last month? Well, yeah, it's still the best EV in the world right now. Until 2022, when the Mercedes EQE will make its debut. As the name suggests, it's an electric E-Class with a futuristic design. And yeah, the E-Class is the best class because it has tech from the S-Class, but it's more driver-focused, luxurious of course, and it's not so pricey as the CLS. So yeah, I just believe that the E-Class is the best class. So the EQE is a spaceship. I said this too about the EQS, but the EQE is a spaceship with a more reasonable price, of course. That's because it starts from about 63,000 euros, which is about the same price of a hybrid E-Class or a hybrid 5 Series. And yeah, it's better than a Tesla. I just believe it's better than a Tesla. In every chapter, the EQE 350 has just a single motor and it's mounted on the rear, which makes it a rear-wheel drive car. And yeah, it produces about 292 horsepower and 530 newton meters of torque, which is about the same as the 350D, which you can find it in E-Class 350D, CLS 350D, S-Class 350D, and it's a pretty powerful engine. So I think that this car with this engine, well, it will perform well. Nowadays when somebody is talking about a car, he's talking about a 500, 600, 700 horsepower car. So maybe 292 horsepower don't sound like too much, but it is. Yeah, it is, because you just can't use more than 100 horsepower in the city and more than 200 on the highway. Maybe if you're going to make an overtake, but not more. So you just are not going to use 500, 600, 700 horsepower. Well, Mercedes this week just revealed the 53 AMG version of the EQS, which has about 800 horsepower. It has 780, I believe. I'm not so sure. Well, you're not going to use this amount of power. It's stupid to have so much power. So let's talk about range. When I said this is going to be the best EV in the world, that's why I said. And yeah, because of the price. It has 660 kilometers of range, which is less than the EQS, which has 780, but that's because this car has a smaller battery package of about 90.8 kilowatt hour. Mercedes said is enough, and I believe too that is enough, because otherwise the car would be heavier. Mercedes said that this battery can be recharged from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes, and this is enough because you can drive for 3-4 hours and then make a stop, wait 30 minutes, relax yourself and then drive again. It's not like in the EQC, because in the EQC the range was too small. Yeah, it's a nice luxurious SUV, but you can't use it as an SUV. You're going to use it as a city car or maybe for short trips, not for long trips. And this just don't make sense, because you're not going to buy a car so expensive, a car so luxurious, just to drive it around the city and get it smashed by every other car. Or maybe just for going 100 kilometers to a lake or to a nearby mountain. It's not a good idea to buy this car. And this type of technology was offered 2 or 3 years ago. So this makes me wonder if it's wise to buy right now an EQE or wait another 3 years to buy a better car, a better electric car, of course. So what's your opinion? If you had to buy a car right now, would you choose an electric car? Well, if you're going to choose an electric car, of course, then please choose a Dacia Spring if you're going to use it in a city. Or choose a car like an i4 or a long-range Model 3 or this EQE. Because otherwise, if you're going to choose a Nissan Leaf, which yeah, it's pretty expensive for city driving, but it's not so good at highway. You can't use it for long trips. You can't use it at all. It's a car that is dead. You're going just to let it sit in your garage. So make a wise decision. In my opinion, of course, you can either buy a small EV that you can use it around the city, of course cheap, like the Dacia Spring. So this type of category, of course. And the other type will be a car that you can use it for long trips, like the BMW i4 or the EQE. And yeah, somebody is going to say, yeah, Darius, but I just make short trips like 200 kilometers or 300. Yeah, but if your battery is not fully charged, then you will have to wait another 2 hours in order to fully charge it at your home. You know, there are situations when you will have 100% of your battery, but there will be others, like an emergency or something like this, when you won't have a battery fully charged. Then you're going to swear and wish you had the petrol car or a diesel car and even a hybrid car. So choose wise. Choose for the range. This is my opinion, of course. This is my opinion. Choose for the range because this is the best criteria. In terms of design, I want to say that it is identical to the EQS, but it's better looking than an EQS because an electric E-Class with this type of design can pass better under the radar than an S-Class, which would have to have a long bonnet and a three-pointed star logo on the bonnet. And this type of design grew on me when I saw the new designs from BMW, from Hyundai, and I thought that maybe they have to go beyond the classic Mercedes design and make something new, and they made it. A one-bow design, which makes it the most aerodynamic car in the world. It has a score of 0.20, better than an A-Class or a S-Class. Getting back to the interior, this car is marvelous if you choose it in white leather. The Hyperscreen is the best infotainment system you can choose in the market right now, and maybe for another 5 years, I think. Since 2014, about every Mercedes had the best interior in the world. Since the unified tablet configuration, they were the best. That type of design was surpassed only twice. The first time it was surpassed by the new C-Class and S-Class with the two tablets configuration, and the other time by the Hyperscreen of the EQS and the new EQE. Well, I can see 3 interesting features about this car that I believe that every other car doesn't have it. The first one is that the third screen, the passenger screen from the Hyperscreen, is only going to work when there is a passenger on the side, because otherwise the driver can be distracted by the screen. The second feature I want to talk about is the rear wheel steering, which makes this car feel shorter and makes it more maneuverable. And around the corners at high speeds you will have more grip. The third one, which is impressive, It's more than the Rolls-Royce when you have to push a button to close your doors. Well, when you're approaching this car, the door will automatically open. And by open, I don't mean unlock, I mean open. And after you're going to press the brake, the door will shut itself. So it's pretty amazing tech that I believe only the EQS has. And this makes it a really luxurious car. In conclusion, I can say that this car is the best electric car so far. It's luxurious, is decently priced, powerful, and you can use it in long trips too. I think that I should definitely make a list of top electric cars and update it whenever a new electric car is coming to the automotive world. Well, I'm going to make this list, of course, after I will make 100 subscribers, so do it fast, subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video. This was Darius, see you next time.